Well, here's an interesting device for your cell phone, or actually even for your key fob for your cars. Sometimes if you don't want to be tracked or something like that, you don't want to be stealthy like Mr. Black Cat here. Onyx, the black cat, little friend of mine. It's like a puppy dog. He looks pretty stealthy, doesn't he? He's going to jump up here and do the video with me. But this is called Mission Darkness Phone Shield, and what you do is if you put your cell phone in here, it blocks all signals. It's 100% blocking everything, 100%. That goes for any other device you have. So it says 100% shielding. It says 1 year warranty. I don't know what the heck could wear out on this. Maybe something, if you bend it or too much, or it can wear out. I don't know. But all you have to do is put your cell phone in there. And a lot of people don't notice, you can put your cell phone in airplane mode and even take out the SIM card and be in airplane mode, and it's still tracked. They can track not just where you are, but also if you're driving, if you're on foot, and not just the GPS location, but also the barometric pressure. In other words, you can kind of tell the weather, what the weather is where you're at, your altitude, all this garbage. So, you know, probably gonna keep my phone in this thing from now on. So if you go somewhere, you can have your cell phone on you, it'll still work. And considering you really can't, you know, now most states have it where you can't even pick up your cell phone and talk, or, you know, look at it and even have it held in your hand. If you have it in this bag, first off, you know, the call is going to go right to voicemail. You're not going to hear it ring or anything. And on top of that, just keep it out of sight, out of mind. So here's my other boo-boo cat. See, there's one up here. It's mother and son. That's the son up there. That's the mommy. Mommy's just a little smaller. She's got a little longer fur. You can tell she's a lot smaller when you pick her up, though. She's got less weight to her, but she's got longer fur, so she doesn't appear to be that smaller. So, if you want to be stealthy like Mr. Onyx, the puppy cat here, I'd advise getting one of these things. They're not much money, too. I forgot how much it was, but they're not a whole hell of a... And of course, you know, they're showing this. This is like an advertisement, you know. Guy's walking, he's got his hair slicked back with his dark hair, his dark glasses, and his beard, and his leather stuff, you know. God. But, yeah, it's, I like it because I don't really think they really need to be tracking you everywhere you go. And, you know, I'm in a habit of everybody does this, they take the cell phone with them no matter where they are, because they just might need it. But, you know, 99.99% of the times you don't need it for nothing. It's just like, it's almost like a security blanket. You know, it's like you got it in case you need the phone, right? But, you know, that means everywhere you go, it's like almost like being microchipped, right? I mean, when you have a cell phone, a smartphone, like I'm recording this with a smartphone. It's a, I don't even use my cameras anymore. I use the phone most of the time, but they're a pretty good camera. But the thing is, you know, it's like, since you're taking this cell phone with you all the time like a security blanket, in effect, it's almost like you already are chipped. You already are chipped. And this takes that out of this equation. Now, this could be kind of interesting. Say, for instance, they put the, you know, chip in your hand or something like that. Would you be able to wear one of these around that chip on your wrist or something to stop it? You know, maybe. Seems like despite the smartest people in technology, sometimes I mean, you can have many tens of thousands of dollars of technology and billions of dollars of infrastructure support to track somebody, and you get something like this for like, I think it's like 20 bucks or something, and it stops it, it defeats it. And, you know, that's another thing I was discussing with somebody last night. I don't say all tech people are like that, but there's definitely some tech people who have like, an idea that they're like a god on earth. They can, you know, they control everybody and everything, and not like a cat. Cat, they don't care. They just want to be chill. But, you know, they lack the common sense that, I mean, intelligence is actually one thing to keep you free, and also one thing that can be used against people too. But there's tech people sometimes lack another element of their aspect of their intelligence. And, you know, I kind of just call it common sense in some ways. Like, I'm a guy that, I know some tech. I mean, I actually used to be into it quite a bit. I was very high in mathematics, top 1% of my SATs consistently, but I'm also a guy that works on cars, you can see. You know, because I have a balanced, you know, hands-on type of education. So it's just kind of funny that something like this that might cost you 20 bucks can defeat, you know, an infrastructure that costs many billions of dollars, with devices that cost many hundreds of dollars that you might be, you know, you might have a $500 iPhone and all that type of stuff supported by billions of dollars infrastructure, and they think you're tracking you, and, well, you know, it's amazing. So, but I think it's a worthwhile device, and I'm going to be using it here in the future. So I think a lot of people don't really, maybe a lot of people aren't even aware of this too. But you know, it's something that I almost think that this technology also too, you know, we're talking about the new 5G and all the dangers. Who the hell knows? You might have this applied to your house, you know. And I think what's in here is, I'm not sure what this is made out of. It's probably like an aluminized fiber, I'm assuming. You know, the joke is the tinfoil hats and stuff like that, but you know, sometimes that joke is actually a little bit more reality than you think. Right? And this is Mama Feather. You can see if she gets up here. You see in front of her, she's got the like a tuft of almost white fur at the front there. That's Mama Feather. She's almost got a little bit of a mahogany color. And her and her boy, they hang out. They hang out. They're like the best of friends. There's less than a year difference between her age, because she got pregnant on her first heat, and she had 3 boys. Right? 3 boys. You're a good mama. Anyway, so we got our black cats in here with our stealth technology instead of this dude here with his black leather and his hair slicked back. So I like the cats better. They should have put a cat on here. That's what I would have done for advertising. I would have put a meow meow on there. Anyway, it's called Mission Darkness Phone Shield. Right? You guys are really stealthy too, aren't you? You disappear, huh? You guys, these guys, she can disappear on a, she's on my black leather jacket or something. She'd be laying right there, and I'll walk by her and I don't even notice her. She just blends right in. She's a sweetheart, man, really. Both of them are. Mama cat, right? And Mama cat. He's up there on top of the little Suzuki 4x4. So if you're snooping and pooping in the woods with your little 4x4, that's a thing you need to have. You want them tracking you, right?